So, welcome to the fourth industrial revolution. My name is Hassan Maube, and I'm going to take you through in the next 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to take you through a very, very important topic. A lot of people have talked about different projects in blockchain technology. People have talked about Bitcoin. People have talked about different other related projects. But now we need to demystify what is this blockchain technology? How can we take advantage of it? So I'm gonna actually discuss three important issues, guys. And the first one is how this whole bubble about blockchain technology, about AI, and so on is actually being received in the world today. And I'll shortly talk about Bitcoin bull run and the coming halving period, a part of Web 3.0 development. And I'm also going to talk about how to take advantage of this bull run that is coming and how to establish yourself, how to position yourself so that you don't get left behind with the train. So, just quickly uh, going to talk about Web 3.0. What is really blockchain technology? And I will start by explaining this. For you to understand, you need to know the flow of history, where it came from, and how we are arriving at this. Initially, we had agrarian revolution. And agrarian revolution, people made use of mutual understanding. Why? Because there was no money. So people invented a system called barter trade, exchange of goods with goods, exchange of goods with services. If you understand this, now you'll be able to begin to understand how the economy has been revolutionized to where it is today. We moved from agrarian revolution, which was a very ancient civilization of humanity, and we moved to industrial revolution. Industrial revolution or industrialization. This was a revolution whereby uh, human capacity actually increased, and we started inventing things that can make work easier. Machines for like tractors to be used in agricultural activities, machines that would make cloth, that would make shoes, and other different human commodities up to now. And during industrial revolution, that was the period when a unit measure of value was introduced, and this unit measure of value, we call it currency, fiat currency, or in other words, paper money. This is the current form of money we use up to date. Paper money, we have also coins that were also invented during that time. Now we moved from industrial revolution to internet revolution. And in the internet revolution, which came around 1990s towards 2000, uh, internet came with its own form of money we call electronic currency. Electronic currency is money in the digital form, money in the electronics, not really in the digital form, but money in the electronics. One of which we call M-Pesa, where you can be able to send money from your phone to someone's phone. Initially, in the Industrial Revolution, when you needed to send money, you could actually put it in an envelope and be able to use poster to send that money. It could take a very long period of time for that money to arrive to the intended person. But this time round in internet, you could now be able to send money from your phone easily to somebody's phone at home without any issues. And in around 2008 is when Satoshi Nakamoto, the author of the first blocks or introduced blockchain technology, and formed the first currency called Bitcoin that we know of today. Many people, I hear them say, "Oh, Bitcoin has crashed. Bitcoin is crashing. Bitcoin is rising." The fear of missing out and so on. We are going to see how does it happen and how you can take advantage of it. Now, blockchain technology brought digital currencies. Other people call it cryptocurrencies. My brothers and sisters from Tanzania and Zanzibar call it sarafu za kidijitali, sarafu za kidijitali, digital currencies. And we're going to check how you can also convert these currencies from physical money to M-Pesa. From M-Pesa, you can be able to convert to cryptocurrency. Then from cryptocurrency back to M-Pesa, back to fiat currency easily without any issues. and you can actually do it yourself. Now, we have had other companies and other high profile individuals benefiting big time from this, and all these guys studies the flow of crypto assets. What is this Bitcoin? When was it launched? What was its price previously from the beginning? What is its price right now? And where is it going to be in the next 1.5 years? Those are the questions you ask yourself. And do we have any other currencies apart from it? Do we have any other currencies apart from it? Let us see from the coin market cap if we have other currencies, and if uh, how the market is going right now. Now, you need to understand this. Every revolution came up with its own set of currencies, set of transactions. Agrarian revolution made use of barter trade system, goods with goods, goods with services. Industrial revolution introduced fiat currency, the fiscal money we use up to date. Internet revolution brought money in gadgets, electronic money, some of which is M-Pesa, Western Union, MoneyGram, and so on and so forth. Blockchain technology has brought a new system of money we call digital currencies. How does it operate? Now, one of the things that you need to understand about blockchain technology is this is people's money. Fiat currency is controlled by government. Government prints money and supplies. Blockchain money is not controlled by a single entity. It is controlled by community. When you hold a piece of it, you hold power over it. You can control it. And let's quickly see how Bitcoin right now is around $25,966. And when it was launched, it was way below. Let us check here very fast. It was way below $0.06, but we're going to see that. Right now, the market capacity of Bitcoin is around $505 billion, guys. $505 billion. Almost 10 times JP Morgan, almost 10 times, and it's still growing. The crypto world is growing daily. I think it's cumulatively more than $1 trillion. So let's see quickly. And now, guys, I want to draw it to your attention that if you want to make money in blockchain technology, the first important aspect of this you must understand is you must understand the seasons. You must understand the seasons. If you understand the seasons, you will know which season to enter into the market, which season not to enter into the market, which season to make money, which season not to make money, because a lot of people are making a lot of mistakes. People make mistakes daily and they blame the ecosystems. They say, oh, Bitcoin is a scam, or blockchain technology is a scam, or this smart contract is a scam, or that smart contract is a scam. It is because they invested in the wrong period of time, they lost, and they have to make blame on something. Okay, so don't create blames, don't blame yourself. Make sure you understand the seasons in which you have to invest. Make sure you understand the seasons you have not to invest, so that at the end of the day you can safeguard your capital, and at the same time you can maximize on the opportunities in the market and make much more money. I'm going to talk about the Bitcoin seasons. The first Bitcoin season was between 2010 and 2013, a period of 3 years. And Bitcoin grew as high as $1,046 all the way from $0.06. How many times did it grow? How many times did it grow? How many times did it grow? $1,046 divided by $0.06. It grew 17,000 times. It grew around 17,000 times. That time, if you could have put in $1,000, guys, you could have pocketed around $17 million. In Kenya shillings, it could be around $2.5 billion. This is the period where the likes of our retired president Uhuru Kenyatta invested. This is the time where the likes of Professor Bitang and Lemo, and the cabinet secretary Joe Musheru invested in this in the most meaningful way, and they made billions of cash. That was the first season of Bitcoin halving between 2010 and 2013. you need to understand the history of how it flows so that you can take advantage of this. Now, from $1,000, guys, it went down to $200. It dived down to $200, guys. It dived down to $200. And from $200, the second wave of Bitcoin halving happened in 2017. Bitcoin went as high as $16,642. How many times did it grow? 16,640 divided by $200. Bitcoin went up 83 times. If you had put in $1,000, you could have pocketed around $83,200, which in Kenya shillings could be around 12 million Kenya shillings. This was the second wave of Bitcoin halving. Remember, if you could have entered during 200 when it dived from the previous one at around 200 and went out of the market when it went to $16,000, you could have made it. The third season of Bitcoin halving happened uh, in the year 2017, in the year 2021. It dived from 2017 when it went to $16,000. It dived low to $3,400. It went as low as $3,400, guys. And in 2021, from 2020 towards 2021, it went and registered an all-time high. It went and registered an all-time high of $64,000. How many times did it grow? In the third wave of Bitcoin halving, $64,168 divided by $3,400, it went up 18 times. That means in 2021, if you could have actually injected $1,000 before the halving happened, you could have pocketed around $18,000, which is in Kenyan shillings could be around 2.7 million Kenyan shillings, guys. So right now, experts are saying that Bitcoin is gonna register up to $148,000 in the coming Bitcoin halving. Experts are saying that it's going to hit around $148,000. So when it hits that, how will you be able to make advantage to actually be able to make money out of it? Now, there are a number of ways in which you can actually capitalize on this. And remember this, guys, it is not only Bitcoin that exists today. We have hundreds of other cryptocurrencies that exist today. Bitcoin is number one with over $504 billion market capacity. Ethereum follows suit. We have Tether and other cryptocurrencies like that. So a very quick case study that I'll use here is Polygon. Uh, Polygon was launched in the third phase of Bitcoin halving around 2019. Let's see. Right now, Polygon has reached a market capacity of $5 billion. Let's see how it has behaved or how Bitcoin halving third wave affected Polygon. When Bitcoin goes up, the rest of cryptos goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, the rest of the cryptocurrencies goes down. So it alternates like that. In the third wave of Bitcoin halving, that is when Polygon was actually created around 2019. Let's see how it went. Uh, when it was launched, it was around $0.004, guys. And during 2021, Bitcoin halving, it went to as high as 2 point, we can get it here. Yes, it went to as high as 2 point, yes, $2.2. 2 point, actually, let me increase my, like that, yeah. Yes, yes. It went to as high as $2.8 from $0.004. $2.8 divided by 0.004. Actually, it went high 700 times. Imagine it went as high as 700 times. If you could have injected $1,000 here, you could have made around $700,000 during that period. In Kenya shillings, this could be around 102 million Kenya shillings. So I'm going to help you understand some of the ways in which you can accumulate these cryptocurrencies in your wallet. After you accumulate them, how you will take advantage of the coming halving period to at least make times 100 times 200 of your money. There are three different ways that you can use, and I'm gonna quickly just rush through them. Number one is trading. Trading, we categorize this trading in new coins that are being launched at the market and how they are behaving at the market right now. And I'm going to use a very easy example of what we do. We use signal trading of new coins on Ethereum network, guys. Let me quickly just share with you what we do. Like this coin here, it was launched today at around, let me see, yeah, it was launched at around 1 p.m. East African time. It was launched around 1 p.m. East African time, and its price was 0.000035. By the time it was hitting, by the time it was hitting 1:46 p.m., it had gone up 5 times. This is one way you can accumulate this crypto and hold so that you can be able to wait for the Bitcoin halving when you have at least $100,000 coins. So that means today, if you could have bought that new coin with that signal that was given, uh, let's say you could have put in $1,000, purchased that coin, and it grows 5 times within that minute, you could have made around $5,000. And that was between 1 p.m. and 1:46 p.m., a period of around 46 minutes. That is how high it went. If you were to trade like this on a daily basis, because we get these kind of signals almost daily, one or two signals. So if you were to be able to trade daily like this, and you're able to make this kind of cash, in a period of like 1 month, let's say you have traded 20 days using $1,000, you should have hit at least $100,000 and just hold these coins and wait for Bitcoin halving when they hit almost all-time high so that you can be able to customize. $100,000 in Kenyan shillings will be around 14 million, which is not a bad place to start with when it comes to these crypto assets. Number two way in which you can earn big time and be able to enjoy is buy and hold. Buy and hold. Buy and hold is necessarily just purchasing these coins and holding on them for a period in which before the Bitcoin halving happens, you can now be able to sell after the all-time high and accumulate cash. And the other one is smart contract technology. I'll not talk about much about buy and hold because it's easier to understand. Smart contract technology is one of the easiest ways in which you can be able to accumulate this cash. And a very good example is this smart contract technology you have here on Polygon network. Remember, this smart contract technology is on Polygon network. This coin that grew 700 times in the previous bull run. And experts are saying this particular coin is going to grow around 300 times or 370 times this time round. So the smart contract can help you accumulate these coins, and after you accumulate them, you hold until Bitcoin reaches an all-time high. The rest of the cryptos will have reached an all-time high. You can now be able to sell these coins and actually make your own money in the most easier way. Now, whether you are an investor or a networker, you can still maximize on this ecosystem because it is very, very investor friendly. These first 6 levels, there are 8 levels. You can earn money as long as your upline is active, your cross lines are active, and everyone else is active in the ecosystem. Without your personal input, you can make money from these 8 levels. From these 4 levels, this is your personal efforts. And this is how the whole ecosystem works, guys. On these smart contracts, whatever you are investing, you can be able to maximize up to 300% every cycle. One cycle, 300%. One cycle, 300%. That means if, let's say, you input $1,000 up to whatever cycle you're talking about, and you're able to make, let me demonstrate with just one level here. Let's say level 8. And level 8 should be around $640. You put in $640 on level 8, you can be able to maximize 300%. That means every cycle you can do up to $1,920. If, let's say, before Bitcoin halving, you hit 10 cycles of that level, that is $19,200. And let's say you swap your DAI, because you're earning in terms of a stable coin, you swap your DAI into Polygon Matic, and Polygon grows, as experts say. Previously it grew up to 700 times. Okay, 700 times. If this time round it grows even up to, let's say, 100 times where it is right now, you can make up to $1.9 million. $1.9 million in Kenya shillings should be around 280 million Kenya shillings, in whichever currency, local currency you're perhaps trading in. If it's Tanzanian cash or Uganda or Naira or South African money, Rand, you're able to convert and see. With $1.9 million, how much is that in your local currency? And that is the best part of this contract. You're able to earn 300% going forward. So those are the three most important ways in which you can actually accumulate these currencies and be able to take advantage of the coming Bitcoin bull run in the most smartest of the ways. Um, Going forward, I think you can be able to join our ecosystem. You'll actually find many other clips we are going to shoot, and you can be able to find them on our YouTube channel, East Africa Millionaires. You can also join our WhatsApp group, East Africa Millionaires, and learn more. The learning part is the most important aspect of success, because as soon as you learn and you have the skills that you need to prevent you from losing money and help you to maximize the profit, you will start succeeding. And the most important aspect of this is we are just beginning. We are in the primary stages of doing much more in terms of success and growth. So I wish you the best of luck as you start this in the most amazing way. And before that, guys, I will quickly rush you through my story, how I began the business, and how I grew up to where I am today. By name, I said I'm Hassan Maube. And before I came to be who I am today, I was supported by a Canadian family. My parents died when I was a little boy, and it was a bit difficult being born in in African society. There's a lot that happens along the way, so I had to really do my best. So in my early years of life, I developed a philosophy that there are two sides of human life. The side that you're struggling currently, you're just existing. You're struggling with the basic needs. You're struggling with food. You're struggling with cloth. You're struggling with even airtime. And then there is this other side when you sit quietly down and you're able to reflect. You tell yourself, when I actually make it in life, I want to have a house of this nature. I want to have a car of this nature, and so on and so forth. These two sides, guys, is differentiated by the power of decision making. Whenever somebody gives you an opportunity, what goes through your mind? Do you look at it as an opportunity to better your life, or do you look at it as a scam? It's upon you to actually decide. And most people who make good decisions hang around good friends and are able to build a good character and habits. They are able to succeed. This is how my life was previously, and I promise you this wasn't the life I really wanted to live. And that's why when I made a decision to belong to business, I really transformed my life. And since then, I have always had a heart of helping. I will give you this information for free. Whatever you do with this information is up to you. uh, because being a millionaire, people have wrote books, people have published a lot of literature around it. And if you don't get a chance to read and strategize yourself, you'll not be able to make it. What if now you get a chance to learn from somebody who have come up from nothing to where he is right now, courtesy of opportunities life has to bring. And these opportunities have just been brought. And what you need to do is just to make a decision to learn and implement the knowledge you learn to earn more money. Part of some of the cash I started making in business, I started meeting new friends. And my mentor always tells me this: if you walk around five broke people, you become the sixth broke person. If you walk around five idiots, you become the sixth. If you walk around five rich people, definitely they will help you become successful also, because rich people don't hang around with poor people, and poor people don't belong to rich people, and vice versa. So it all belongs to the cycle of friends you have. In blockchain technology, when I crossed over to blockchain, I met friends that are very, very, myself, I'm here, that are very, very committed to making money. The other day, somebody was joking and saying, if you don't love money, if you don't love money, please don't hate people who love money. Of course, loving money is not literally not the best thing, but if you love poverty, just focus on it. If you love success and these big things of life, to make your life much more easier, to give your family the best life, focus on growth, focus on learning, focus on changing the cycle of friends that hang around you. Just focus on your goals and you'll be able to be successful. Now I became a blockchain trainer, and I have traveled across the world in different countries, trained people on blockchain technology, and just helped people, mentored people to grow to whichever level they want to choose to grow to. If you want to be rich, work with the rich. I have met different friends from all over, discussed businesses, and so on and so forth. And this picture reminds me when I was growing up, when I was young and without anything. One of my biggest dream was just to somebody to take me closer to the airport, to show me how the planes move, how the planes land, how the planes take off, and so on. But right now, I use flights just as a normal thing. We have traveled to over 21 countries, seeing different things. This was courtesy of business. This was courtesy of good friends around me. This was courtesy of right decisions I made from the beginning. uh, the lifestyle of choice. Elon Musk usually says it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. And it's true. It's true. Born from nothing, right now I'm focusing on achieving greatness. And I am here to help you do the same. I'm here to help you be able to set goals. I'm here to help you to learn about blockchain technology, Web 3.0, learn all these opportunities and capitalize on them so that you can at least make money and move to the next level of your life. I remember this was the first time I was touching 4 million shillings, which is 4.5 million shillings, which is around $4,500 for the first time. And I had to purchase a very good suit to actually just, feel that I was doing something that I was really, really proud of myself. During the last bull run, I was able to make around $146,000. And James Allen usually says, Who has conquered doubt and fear has conquered failure." If you conquer doubt and if you conquer your fear, success is usually ultimate, and you can be able to do it. Some of the goals that I need to achieve in the near future, I need to actually have my own palace where I can be able to give my family a very, very good life, what I really didn't get when I was growing up. I want to invest heavily in real estate across the world, in Dubai, Kenya, Tanzania, across the world, so that I can also provide and grow wealth, so that when I'm gone, my kids will have something to inherit, not really just something, but billions of assets. I've been able to found a number of companies. One of them is Lee.io, B2B e-commerce, with the same model of providing job opportunities across Africa and being able to make it easier for the supply chain, especially for wholesalers and retailers. a Dollar Code Corporation, a company that is right now helping different people build mobile applications and what have you, and even dapps in blockchain technology. Rest of MTV focusing on charity and so on and so forth. If you want happiness, study happiness. If you want wealth, study wealth. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. That was my journey up to where I am today. And the most important thing, guys, to understand is get in as soon as possible. Make sure you're learning daily and advancing so that at the end of the day, you will not be left behind. At the end of the day, we are all going to be successful. Thank you, guys. Join us. I believe we'll be able to leave a link uh, in the YouTube channel so that you can be able to just click on it, reach out to us. We have our WhatsApp numbers so that we can be able to learn together and go to the next level of greatness. Wish you all the best. God bless you and success in your journey in blockchain technology as you prepare yourself for this coming Bitcoin halving and Bitcoin bull run. God bless.